Yeah, definitely.
You're coming from the West Coast, obviously, the Big Ten. Have you sensed maybe two different vibes of how programs operate on the West Coast too? I know the coaches,
Yeah.
There's a little bit of layover there, but have you sensed any kind of similarities or differences maybe about how the conferences operate?
I think not too much. For me it's been pretty similar. Just it's hard because I've had the same coach, same strength coach. Workouts are all so I think it feels pretty similar. But if you ask me that question in 2 months, I'll be able to. I could just say for one, like, you don't wear suits to the Pac-12 media day, so.
The last one I had, you guys play at Oregon on a Friday night. It's a short week. Is travel, like, how is that going to impact your guys' kind of week to week? Is that going to be something that is going to be a problem for you guys, a challenge for you guys? How is that going to happen in future years?
Yeah, well, I think that's another thing that's great for us is that we probably will only have to go out west for one game, maybe a year, and teams out west are going to have to, unless they're playing each other, I think the way back will be worse. The way there is going to be, the way back will just be bad because it's going to be 3 a.m. in the morning and we're going to have to get back here at 6. And it'll be a long Sunday. But I don't think it's going to really affect us that much.
Jack, Dylan made a comment talking about getting new guys that be transfers or freshmen up to speed on like what the Michigan State-Michigan rivalry means, whether it be him or somebody else. What have those discussions been like in terms of like getting up to speed on a rivalry that you weren't a part of?
Yeah, definitely. I've heard a lot of people talking about it and trying to fill me in on it. It's definitely just something foreign to me. I had Oregon State rivalry, but this definitely feels a little different. And just like talking to alumni and whatnot, I'm just excited to actually be a part of it and feel it.
Do you think you,
Aiden, coming up, if you were competing in Olympic sport, what do you think?
Probably basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
What position? You shooter?
If I'm shooting it well, I'm a shooter. But I could get a rebound and play some defense.
Going back to the Michigan conferences, I realize your Oregon State was more successful than what you were brought. Last year, it was obviously just kind of the chaos and
He's smart. He's strong. He kind of he knows where to be to make a play. But I'm excited to get another chance at it, and this will be the third time playing him now, and they'll be pretty excited.
What was that like at Oregon State last year? Obviously USC and UCLA, their announcement that would come in August. Oregon in a program that was staying, and everybody else would kind of see them in the field. How did you guys handle that? What was that moments for you guys?
It was kind of felt like we were kind of being left behind a little bit, and it felt kind of like as a team we kind of all felt disrespected. But it happened, and there really wasn't anything we could do about it. So we kind of just played the season and took it 1 week at a time, and that's really kind of how we looked at it.
Jack, what was that with your team? The 4 new teams, I think, Jeff, you've played with 2 other stadiums, Oregon and Washington.
Yep.
You haven't been to USC or the Rose Bowl.
Nope, not yet.
What's unique about each of those 2 spots, playing the games there, the atmosphere on playing day, for Oregon and Washington, if you could give Big Ten folks?
I know Michigan State's played at Washington 2 years ago, and I think it's a cool stadium. They have a nice visitor locker room. It's loud, but it's a good atmosphere. In Oregon, it's loud there too. They're both fun atmospheres to play in, and I know USC and UCLA. Those games would be awesome too.
Jack, after several months of putting in the work and laying your foundation and stuff, it's been just said. What does it feel like to finally be right at the best of camp and being able to find it?
It feels good because you can kind of see that everything you've worked for and all the guys to your right and left have worked for kind of gets to be, you know, put on the big stage and shown to everyone, and you know, I'm just kind of excited to you know, give Michigan State fans kind of what they've been missing.
What are you hoping to prove this season?
I'm just, you know, I'm hoping to prove that we're good enough, and that we are one of the best, if not the best team in the Big Ten, and I'm just excited to get out there and show people.
Jack, in today's transfer portal, there's a lot of following of coaches. How did that process kind of work with you? I mean, at what point did Coach Smith leave, and then for you to go, I want to follow him versus I want to explore my options and look somewhere else?
Yeah, it was, you know, kind of right when it happened. I didn't know what I was going to do, and kind of the more I thought about it, I thought that if I had stayed, or if I went somewhere else, I would be always looking back and thinking, wow, what if I went there? So I thought, why would I ever want to think that, and just, you know, keep staying with the coaches and, you know, tight end coach and offense coordinator that, you know, have kind of gotten me to where I am, and just try to stack another year on top of it.
You actually weren't at Michigan State last season, and offensively they really struggled to move the ball and burn on third downs and stuff like that. How do you think, with Aaron Childs as the quarterback and having some veteran players around him, who really did improve in that area, what kind of expect from an offense this season?
No, I think it's going to be a really explosive offense. You know, you can kind of, if you know, we're gonna score a lot of touchdowns. We're gonna throw a lot of points on the board, and it's gonna be fun to watch. We're gonna run the ball like crazy, and then we're gonna throw it 50 yards over your head. So it's a fun offense to watch.
What have you thought about Nate Carter?
He's great. He's awesome guy. You know, I work out next to him every day. Awesome dude. Fantastic football player. No, he's gonna be awesome.
How valuable is
I mean, reacting to that, I'm grateful that you know, he believes in me, and I you know, my teammates give me the confidence, my coaches give me the confidence. You know, I have a great support system, family, so it's a lot of people around me give me confidence, and I'm just grateful that I have people like that.
Open up that position, maximize what it can do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we as tight ends, we take a lot of pride in blocking and being physical, so we can open up the pass game. So, you know, you can expect us to be, you know, handing dirt and you know, putting our face on someone, and then, you know, next play going down the field and catching a 40-yard pass. So.
Jack, how valuable?
Yeah, I think, you know, I can't really speak on what happened last year, but I could see that, you know, a lot of stuff had happened, and they were just glad to have, you know, something and someone that's steady and that'll be here and be able to really help us get wins.
How valuable is it to have already established that chemistry with Hayden?
It's awesome. You know, my goal is just kind of be his safety blanket and you know, a guy that he can always count on. And I feel like I've kind of, you know, started to establish that, and I just got, you know, we got to keep working together through fall camp and through the start of the season to continue to establish that.
What have you seen from him in terms of his growth from, you know, being a backup last year to now being the guy?
You know, you see it on the field, but you know, more of it's off the field. He's become more that leader, that vocal, like that guy who, you know, you can always count on to be saying the right thing, be doing the right thing. He's young, but but you wouldn't know it. And then on the field, he's grown so much, and he's gotten stronger, faster, smarter. He's going to be a big threat this season.
What was it like for you seeing this become Jonathan Smith's personality and just the way he was about his idea of consistency?
Yeah, that's like a big thing that we always focus on, and we kind of like always talk about like loving the process of everything, and being consistent day in and day out, and just trying to get 1% better, and that's a big thing that Cushman is talking about.
Now that you've been here for several months, talk about what you've learned about the Michigan State rivalry and what it means to you for this program.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about it so far. Whether that's talking to teammates or alumni or someone I meet on the street. It's a historic rivalry, and it means a lot to us as a football team, and to the fan base, and to the city of East Lansing. And I'm just really excited to be a part of that, and go show them who we are this year.